sounds of conviction and friends and family. This is Susan Anderson greeting you from Grand Rapids, Michigan. How I wish I could be there to hear the stories of what God's doing in your lives, to experience the hugs and the laughter as you remember back on our Sounds years. I wish I could be there, but time just did not permit. You know, as I remember back in a reflective way on the Sounds years, I specifically remember my father and all that he did to implant a vision for life in each one of us as we experience the Sounds ministry. I have vivid memories of coming down the basement steps to ask Dad some questions about math homework in high school, and there he would be sitting under the basement steps in his cubbyhole working on the Sounds choreography charts. If it wasn't that, it was working on silkscreen production, and I would join in and help, and we would have the whole basement covered with Sounds posters. There were so many details that he took care of and necessary things to make the Sounds ministry happen, but even more important than that was the vision that he implanted in us as we gave of ourselves. We learned that life is not about us, it's about others and laying our lives down for others. And for that lesson, I will never be more thankful. You know, I think of our Sounds years as being like we were in a greenhouse and various stages of life, and how we were watered and nurtured, and plenty of sunlight was put upon us to learn all the lessons that we needed to grow. And now all the seeds have been scattered all over the world and in many different states, and we may never know the far-reaching effect that the Sounds had on people's lives until the day that we meet together in heaven. You know, in real life, I've had a wonderful, wonderful life and very happy life. But also in the midst of it, there have been many trials, and specifically right now, we're going through a very deep time of hardship with my husband beginning a business, and God is using those difficult circumstances to purify our faith. It talks about that in the Word, how God uses those trials and the difficult things that we face to shape us and to purify our faith. And in the midst of it, I'm really learning that God wants me to continue to have a thankful spirit, because when I'm thankful, that is a gateway to God's heart. Those are the things that I'm learning. And I just thank God that you guys can be together and celebrate those many happy memories. And as you go back to the places where God has planted you, I just send out my richest blessings, God's blessings on you as you bloom where He's planted you.